Hey guys, Jimmy Yan here, the neurology acupuncture specialist, coming at you with another daily power tips. So today's Thursday. Thursday, we're going to continue to talk about Treatment Thursday. And so we're going to talk about a topic that one of our patients came in today, and so it kind of inspired me to go over this because he is going through some pretty severe health issues. And doctors have no idea what the hell is going on, and his gut, his digestive system is just terrible. He can't eat. He has to get IV. He has to get IV nutrition because he can't eat. He's so nauseous. He has acid reflux. He gets abdominal pain, abdominal bloating, gas. It's just very uncomfortable for him, and so he can't eat. Even drinking makes him nauseous, and so he has a little port that feeds him nutrition. So he's pretty bad shape, and so therefore he's not getting a lot of nutrition, right? And one of the consequences of that is that his red blood cells are just dropping. His red blood cells he's just not producing enough red blood cells. And so he was asking me, so what can he do at home to improve his red blood cell production? And so thousands of years ago, 3,000 years ago, Chinese medicine found out how to, dietary wise, what can you do to improve your blood cell production, right? And this has been time tested. I don't know if anybody's done research on this yet, but time is the best research. Time tested is the best research. If it's worked for 3,000 years, it still works, right? So let's just talk about blood cell deficiency. If you have blood cell deficiency, that could be red blood cell, could be white blood cell, could be platelets, could be your other immune cells. We have to look at, so in order to figure out how to improve the production of your blood cells, we gotta think about where are they produced, right? So the first thing is, where are they produced? Well, they're produced in your bone marrow, right? They're produced in your bone marrow, but then you got to think, okay, how do we have to replace our bone marrow to get more production of our blood cells? In a sense, yes, we got to replace it. I would say, another way of thinking of it is, how can we improve the bone marrow, the strength in the bone marrow, so that it's producing more of these red blood cells, right? Then we got to think about which organ actually helps control or helps benefit strengthen the bone marrow. So 3,000 years ago, they found out that our kidneys actually control our bone marrows, the health of our bone marrows, right? And so again, this was discovered at least 3,000 years ago, and so this has been time tested. Okay, if you're looking for research, did some medical school or do some research? I don't know. I'm not look, but this has been time tested for 3,000 years. They know that the kidneys help improve your bone marrow function. So if you can just improve your kidney function, you will naturally enhance your bone marrow production, right? Your bone marrow health. So, but let's start with, at each level, there's something you can do at each level, okay? So this is what I told our patient to help improve his red blood cell deficiency. So to improve your bone marrow, 3,000 years ago, physicians already discovered that if you have a problem with a certain part of your body, then you just go eat or get the nutrition from an animal, or the same part of the body. So let me give you, what does that mean? So if you need more bone marrow, if you need your bone marrow to be healthier, then you just go get the bone marrow of an animal, right? So you go to a cow and you get those, you get those beef bones, right? You want to get that bone marrow, you want to drink that bone marrow, because by cooking that bone marrow from a cow, from a pig, from a chicken, from a turkey, that bone marrow has all the nutrition our body needs to help improve our bone marrow. So you just need to get some animal bone marrow. So get some animal bone marrow and cook it like a soup, and drink that bone marrow, and it will help your bone marrow, okay? I tell this to we treat patients who are going through chemotherapy, and the chemotherapy kills the red blood cell, white blood cells, and so for those patients, I highly encourage them to drink bone marrow. Some people also call this bone broth, right? It's recently, functional medicine has made it super popular to drink bone broth, but this has been around. I would say, Chinese medicine is the original functional medicine, or the traditional functional medicine, and so they've been doing this for 3,000 years. So bone broth has been around for thousands of years. It's not just something that's recent, okay? So bone broth can help you improve your bone marrow. Okay? But then let's take it to another step, an extra step to help your bone marrow even more. So we know the kidneys control the bone marrows. So what can we do to improve the kidney function? Because if we improve the kidney function, we can improve your bone marrow, which will improve your red blood cell production, right? So fruits, I would like to say water fruits are one of the best foods. Water fruits are one of the best foods to improve your kidney, because the kidney is a water organ, right? So if you eat foods that have a lot of water content, it's actually going to improve your kidney function, right? So by improving your kidney function, it improves your bone marrow. Of course, in Chinese medicine, we have Chinese herbs, right? So Chinese herbs improve the kidney function. But if you don't know what herbs to take, obviously don't just go randomly and go buy some herbs and do that. But what you can do is you can eat water fruits or foods that have a lot of water. Cantaloupes, honeydews, watermelon, peaches, plums, grapes, black grapes specifically. All of these have lots of fluid in it, and it helps the kidney function better, right? You can also eat kidney. I know for some people that's pretty nasty, but I love some pork kidneys. Pork kidneys are awesome. So you can get some kidneys and you can eat some kidneys, and that will also improve your kidneys, okay? So this is a couple of things that I instructed our patient today to start doing, incorporating in his diet to help improve his red blood cell. There's a lot of things that you can do at home dietary-wise that was discovered thousands of years ago, 3,000 years ago. They discovered all of these dietary things already. We just need to do it. You know, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's been around for 3,000 years, and it still works. So water fruits, eat kidneys to improve your kidneys, and if you want some bone broth, you can get it from beef bones, turkey bones, chicken bones, pork bones, grass-fed, obviously free roaming. Get those and make your own bone broth. Get that marrow and suck on that marrow, and that will improve your red blood cells, okay? So if you know someone who's got red blood cell deficiency, white blood cell deficiency, platelet deficiency, or they're going through chemotherapy, or for some reason their digestive system is out of whack, tag them on this post, send them this post, have them call us. These are the dietary. We work with people with their diet. We don't just do acupuncture. Although I'm an acupuncturist, we don't just do acupuncture. Chinese medicine is the traditional functional medicine, the original functional medicine. We focus on nutrition, we focus on diet, we focus on how do we get all of our nutrition through our diet, because we still can. Even though food is different, we still can get majority of our nutrition through our diet, the foods that we put in our mouth. All right, guys, this is Jimmy Yen from Achieve Integrative Health. As always, remember, everything in life is achievable, but it's up to us to make it happen. We can't force feed you this, but we can give you the information. You got to put it in your mouth. All right, guys? So let's go out and make this happen.